Well, hello out there! Welcome to the latest edition of Steam Sale Sunday, the live stream where I bring you the first hour of gameplay of some game that I have never played that is currently on sale in the Steam store for less than $10. Today we're bringing you Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Program is currently on sale for $9.99, marked down from $40. The deal goes on until January 29th. Alright! Start game. Start new. Sandbox, science, or career. Flag, Kerbal. I don't know what any of this means. So we'll just hit start and see what the game's all about. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, Flight Director, your guide for this quick introduction. This is the Space Center. From here you can manage all aspects of the program. Feel free to have a look around. Hold the right mouse button to move the camera. Cool. Or the arrow keys. Ooh, the arrow keys go really slow. Right click over the Space Center facilities to view more about them. Left click when you're ready to head inside. If you need more information, check out the training section on the main menu. Wait, as in the main menu of the entire game? Is there no sort of tutorial mode? Oh my goodness, look at how many of these there are. Whoa! Getting started in basic construction. This tutorial, presented by famous rocket scientist Werner von Kerman himself, covers the basics of rocket construction in the vehicle assembly building. He's waiting for you down there, always in high demand, don't delay. Let's start the training then and see how it works. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm Werner von Kerman. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit, make a transcontinental flight, or step onto the very surface of the Mun, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. In this tutorial, I will first show you around the Kerbal Space Center, then take you to the vehicle assembly building, where you'll learn how to construct a simple ship. Great. I still don't know what the object of the game is, though. Werner continues. Using the facilities you can see here, you will be able to manage your space program, create rockets and planes, track your Kerbal explorers as they roam the solar system, find exciting new uses for explosive substances, okay, and in case of emergency, hire more Kerbals. Enter the vehicle assembly building. Inside the VAB, very good. What you see in the middle of the screen is the construction area. This is where parts are placed and your craft is constructed. On the left side of the screen is the parts toolbox. It will show all the parts you have available in each of the different categories, once there are any to pick, that is. If you want your craft to be controllable, you need a command module. It's best to make it the first part you place. Go ahead, pick the command module from the pods tab. Click the command module. If you'd like your pilot to be able to make more than one flight, they will have to return safely to the ground on Kerbin. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure that happens. They can be found on the utility tab. Oh my goodness, this is very, very intense. Go ahead and select the parachute by left clicking on it. Boop. Click to attach. Great, done. Some parts like our parachute have configurable options. To see these, we need to right click on the parachute we just attached to the pod. On the parachute, you will see that we can adjust our altitude and the atmospheric pressure at which to open. The setting can be quite useful on distant worlds. Whew! This is, guys, there's a lot of reading. Kerbal Space people, there's a lot of reading going on here. Next, we're going to need something to make us go. Click on the Engines tab on the left to show the available engines. Grab one, connect it to the bottom of the pod. Cool. Neato, we're building a rocket. In the bottom right, you will see the staging stack. Click on the plus button to add a stage. Boop. Drag the engine icon from stage 0 down to stage 1. Okay, that's actually simple enough. Now we have a safe, well, relatively safe craft that's ready to go. Back at the training menu, try the flight basics tutorial to learn how to fly. And then the immediate construction tutorial can teach you more about the editor. Woof. Basic flight. We are 20 minutes in, and so far we've learned how to drag things from a menu to create a little tiny rocket that apparently doesn't do very much. Welcome to the Kerbal Space Center launch facility. I'm Gene Kerman, and I will teach you the basics of piloting a spacecraft. I think the interesting thing here is there's so much to read, and they haven't actually told me what the purpose of any of this is yet. Let's get back to it. Throttle plus pitch, yaw, and roll are the main controls you need to master for a successful crash-free flight. Parachute indicators. Notice we still haven't actually used any of the controls that they've told us about. We're still reading. Okay, enough talk. I'll unlock the flight controls and you'll be clear for launch. Make sure to fly in a nice high arc and enjoy the flight. Okay, let's hit spacebar and see what happens. And up you go. We can try practicing some of the controls we just discussed, like pitch, yaw, and roll, and also keep an eye on the parachute icon in the staging list. I realize this could be too much to learn in one go. You think? So right now I'm just controlling my yaw, and this would be controlling my roll. So I'm just like about to make this guy vomit. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is looking like it's about to be very, very bad. All right. Point your nose up. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, get control. Get control. Like this. And now we sit back and enjoy the descent. So my chute's not out all the way. I feel like that's a mistake. And we're about to land in the grass. All right. Neato. Well done! You survived your first quick flight. Thank you. It was very, very hard. All I had to do was read for 30 minutes and then hit the spacebar. Taking us back to the next training thing, because we still don't know what we're doing, actually. Hello again. Glad you could come back. To get started, go ahead and enter the VAB. Here we are again, now to business. If you remember, in our last construction tutorial, we covered how to build a simple hopper and some of the basics of the construction area. In this tutorial, we expand your knowledge of some of the more useful features in the vehicle assembly building, and we'll build a more complex craft that will be able to get us out of the atmosphere. And there we are! Your orbital rocket is ready to fly. It's been a long lesson in which we've covered a lot of different advanced techniques for rocket construction. We click done, we go to leave, and then theoretically, we would go do the next bit of training. So after an hour and a half in the game, we are 1/3 of the way through the tutorial mode for the game. So what is my final recommendation on Kerbal Space Program? If you really enjoy incredibly intense educational games that require a lot of reading and a lot of time to figure out, then this might be for you. It's just my opinion, so take it or leave it, but that's where you go.